bush. Let's talk hummingbirds and others. This is your three-piece tricolor hummingbird mint. You're not choosing, do you want the Bayou blue or the mango tango or the Rosie Posie? You're getting all three of them. How exciting. So you can see they're gonna come like this. I'm just gonna show you, hold up one, but you're gonna get three. And these are beautiful. This is the way that it comes. It breaks out to less than $10 a piece, but look at the beauty that you get in this in this hummingbird mint. Rochelle, let's talk about this one.
Had various combinations of varieties. And once again, we have a new mix here with these three. We have the Rosie Posie, which is that pink one, which honestly, if you know gardening, Rosie Posie is a sellout everywhere. It's very high demand. It's a very popular color. It's just a beautiful plant in the garden, and it performs really well. The mango tango, and then the blue variety that we have. I love this collection because unlike some other collections where we have some of them that grow really tall and some of them that stay really low and then some in the middle, and people can get a little confused with like which one goes in back, which one goes in front, you know, that kind of thing. All three of these have a very similar habit and height. So you can plant them a little bit differently. You know, you can plant them all mixed up more. They're just a little more flexible because they're not wildly different heights. So the reason that you would plant butterfly mint is because, again, the butterflies love it, like love it. So do the hummingbirds and bees. But the other thing is this one smells amazing too. Just like the butterfly bush smelled like honey. This, if you pull off some leaves, Tamara, and rub it in your fingers and just smell that, it's like this. To me, it's like the most amazing spa. It's like a little bit lemony, but mostly like a combination of mint and anise. And it just smells so healthy and green and like, I have a whole bunch of this by my front door. Yes. And it gets baked by the sun, and that sun activates this smell when it shines down on the plant. And it's such a like nice way to arrive home. It just feels like, like my calm place. You know what I mean? It's really, really lovely plant. And,
it's really good. Yes. And I was doing that. I was rubbing it between my fingers and just, this is like so when you know, in the morning, you're waking up and you're kind of airing out the house, you open up the windows and you take a deep breath. This is what you want to breathe in because it does smell healthy.
Yeah, it's that herbaceous kind of, gosh, it's just like you want your garden to smell, you know, it's like the best garden smell. So many things smell so amazing in the garden, but this is one of my most favorite ones because it's a little more unknown. It's a bit more unique. It's definitely special. But the other thing about this is Agastache or butterfly mint, this plant, that's the Latin name. These are tough as nails. I mean, truly, like you plant them in the ground, you are not going to have to worry about them. Much like the butterfly bush, they like that hot, dry place. That silvery foliage kind of tells you that. This also has that silvery foliage. That means that the plant really takes some sun and takes a little bit of drought as well. You need to get it established. But once it's established, this thing doesn't need you to water it all the time or anything. It can really be that problem solver plant in an area that, you know, maybe kind of gets beat down by the sun and really, you know, a lot of other plants are like, I'm dying here. You know, this one is not, this is not one of those. This one's going to be like, oh, okay, got it. You know,
I love that. I love it because we do have all those areas around our home, and maybe this is what you have been needing because you've never been able to find anything else that would grow in there because the sun was too unrelenting in a certain area. It's always like that side of the house. The whole rest of the house looks really good, and it's just that one side. Can't keep anything to grow because it gets way too much sun for maybe what you have access to. You're getting all three of these, just as I'm holding them. You're gonna get the Mango Tango, you'll get the Blue Bayou, and the Rosie Posie, all three of them together. And remember, you're gonna get these shipped at the appropriate time in your region for shipping them, for you to go ahead and put them in the ground. So in the in the Northeast, you're not gonna get them next week. You'll get them later on when it's right for you. And once again, and I said this earlier, Rochelle, even if I'm not a green thumb, Leaf and Petal gives me all of the information that I need.
We try. Yeah, we certainly do. And if there's something missing in that brochure, there's a phone number and a Facebook page and an Instagram page and like every possible social media page you could imagine that you can reach out to us to. And you want to do that for a couple reasons. First of all, our nursery is family-run nursery. It's in Alabama. We have a whole staff down there that is just there to answer your questions, help you out with your plants. You know, if you have any trouble, to help you take advantage of our warranty. That's the second reason. For perennials, both of the plants we talked about this morning, the hummingbird mint and the butterfly bush, both of those are perennials. That means they come with a 1-year warranty. So if you have any trouble at all, like anything, it goes wrong, it gets, you know, dies, it doesn't come back next year. And that's a 1-year warranty from when it's shipped to you and you actually get it, not from right now. If you're buying it now and you're not even getting it for another month, it's not like you're losing a month of your warranty. You're going to get that warranty. And so you can really make sure that this plant not just performed through this season, but lived through the winter and then comes back next season too, and will still honor your warranty. So, you know, there's no risk here. Try these out. I know you're going to love them. These are literally, you know, as a gardener, these are among my personal favorites. Both of these are, just because they're so nice and they're so easy. Like you always want a plant that, you know, has that ease and isn't going to, you know, be fussy, which is what we're all about at Leaf and Petal. We're not bringing you like, you know, these crazy quirky things that you got a baby like a child or something. We want you to be a very successful gardener. And, you know, even if you don't know anything, you can look like you're just like rock star gardener.
Right.
Because we're trying to make it super easy, just varieties that are going to perform well and then give you all the support you need to like make it happen.
And when that happens, this is what you get. This is what you get around your home. This is what you get to look at. This is what you get to smell, because remember, it does give off that beautiful, fresh, herbaceous smell. It smells like the garden. It smells like clean, and you're getting all three plants. It is so good. And you know, and maybe for you, it'll reignite your love of gardening, because maybe, you know, sometimes things get stale, right, Rochelle? You kind of, it's the same old thing every time, and you're looking for ways to interject some beauty and some life into your outdoor garden.
Absolutely. And that's why, I mean, I love these 3 colors, to be honest. Yes. I mean, the purple, the pink, the orange, they're all very soft. They're all very, you know, not one of them is not going to be like in your face more than the other. So this is a great plant to kind of mix in, you know, with other things. Like maybe you have some empty spots. You know, I really encourage people to fill those empty spots, because if you don't fill them, Mother Nature will, and it'll be a weed, something that you don't want. So the more densely you pack in your plants, the more you're going to enjoy them, and the more happy, to be honest, they're going to be, because they work together to kind of help each other survive and thrive. So fill in spots with this. You've got all colors. It can work with all kinds of schemes in all kinds of places. It's just really beautiful, reliable plants that can't go wrong here.
Absolutely. Rochelle, thank you so much. As always, you give us, you're such a wealth of knowledge, and you give us so much to get us excited about the season. Thank you, Rochelle. We'll see you again soon.
You're welcome. Okay, bye-bye.
Definitely. And you can keep shopping for anything that you've seen.